Hey Hope Church, welcome to today's devotional. I hope you're doing well. Over these last couple weeks, we've been looking at our new series, I Want to Be Successful. And this past week, we talked about how to be on mission. And we looked at the passage in Matthew 28, 18 through 20, and I'm going to read it again this morning. It says, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." Now, on Sunday, we weren't really able to focus in on these two pieces. We've really focused in on verses 19, "Therefore go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit." But we didn't pay a lot of attention to verses 18 and verses 20. And so let me read those specifically. In 18 it says, "All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me." Verse 20, "And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age." And this is important because when Jesus is commanding his disciples to go and make disciples all over the world, he's bookending that command with, "I have all authority, and I am with you always." And I think a lot of times what we have a tendency to do is we tend to live out our relationship with Jesus. We try to live out discipling others, evangelizing, those types of things. We try to live those things out on our own strength, on our own abilities. I know for me, one of the things that holds me back is I'm not super outgoing. I'm not a high charismatic individual. And so it's hard for me to go up and talk to people. I'm super shy. And in those moments, God reminds me, you're not going on your own strength. You're going with mine, because I have all authority from heaven, and I am with you always. And so as we continue to go through this series, and as we continue to talk about, I want to be successful, ultimately a successful follower of Jesus, remember that Jesus has called us to do the things he's called us to do, but he's bookending that always with, I have all authority, and I am with you always. And when we remember that, then we have the boldness that we need, we have the confidence and the courage we need, and we understand that even in the process of discipling others and evangelizing and building relationships, we're not relying on our relational ability, we're not relying on our knowledge of the Bible, we don't have to be worried about, I'll get asked a question that I don't know. We don't have to worry about those things, because we're walking in the authority that Jesus has, that he's entrusted to us, and that he's working through us with. And so the next time that you're talking to your neighbor and you feel that tug of the Holy Spirit saying, hey, tell them about Jesus, or talk to them about what Jesus is doing in your life, don't be worried about, I don't know what to say, or I don't know how to handle that. Just remember, Jesus has all authority in heaven, and he is with you always. And if you'll remember that, then having that conversation with your neighbor, or reaching out to your coworker, or whatever it is you're doing, isn't so intimidating and isn't so overwhelming. And I think that there is purpose here when Jesus bookends the Great Commission with his authority, and that he's with us always. And so today and throughout the rest of this week, as you go about your day, just remember, you're not walking in your own strength. You're not walking in your own weaknesses and your own abilities. You're walking in the power of Jesus Christ that he has from heaven itself, and he is walking with you always. So you're never alone. You're never facing the situations on your own. You're never walking through challenges by yourself. That you are always accompanied by Jesus Christ, and he has all authority. And so trust in him, lean on him, and walk with him, and let him guide you as you go. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next devotional.